Okay, good afternoon, students. So next we are in of company law revision. So in the previous class, I discussed about company incorporation, right? So incorporation of a company. So what are the stages in that we discussed, right? So now in today's session, we are going to discuss about the registration and incorporation of a company. So what are the registrations in that? So in that registration and incorporation of a company, this is the second stage, right? So registration and incorporation of a company is the second stage. So if you will observe, I discussed in the previous class. These are the slides about the previous class. So this is about the stages of promotion. So what we discussed here in this class, I discussed about the stages: promotion, registration, issue of certificate of incorporation, and commencement of business. So these are the stages we discussed. So in this we completed the promotion, right? So promotion, what do you mean by the promotion? What are the stages in, what do you mean by promotion? What are the stages in this discovery of an idea or investigation requirements? So all these we discussed in the previous class. So in this class now we are going to discuss about the remaining stages except promotion, registration, issue of COI, and commencement of business. So these three stages we are going to discuss in today's class. So what is that registration? Second step. So after completion of the promotion, whenever we submitted, that means whenever we completed, so all the four stages in the promotion, immediately we have to go for registration and incorporation of a company, right? So what is this registration and incorporation of a company? So here application to the registration for availability of name. So that means nothing but, first of all we need to apply to the company for we have to apply to the registrar with the name of a company. That means which name we want to take for a company. So we have to apply with the name of a company to the registrar. So for that we need to apply, we need to fill the application form, and we need to apply that application form with the registrar of company. So at that time, whenever we are submitting that, we need to fill some documents along with the registrar. So whenever you are applying for the company to the registrar of a company, you need to submit some documents. So here I am discussing about what type of documents here we need to submit it, right? So here we need to submit the documents. First one, memorandum of association. So which, here you know, right, what do you mean by memorandum of association? MOA is known to be as, which is known to be discussed about the scope of the company's activities, right? So MOA we need to apply here, and we need to apply the article. That means we need to submit the articles of association. It's a document which explains about the rules and regulations of the company, so which is completely about the what about the about the external management of the company. Whenever you go for the memorandum of association, MOA is a document which is charter document. At the same time, MOA is a document which explains the relationship of a company with its outside, with its outside. And articles of association is a document which explain all the rules and regulations of the company, and which shows the relation between the company internally. So we need to submit the documents MOA and AOA. And here we need to submit the declaration form. So here in this declaration form, we need to accept all the, that means we have to write a declaration form that as a company we are accepting all the rules and regulations of the Companies Act 2013. So for that thing we need to apply, we need to attach the declaration form, which should be given depends on the advice of an accountant, auditor, or legal advisor. So after this form, we need to submit or we need to attach the document of subscribers and the first director. That means here we need to mention all the details regarding to the subscribers and the first directors of the company. So first directors, as we discussed, who is known to be as the first directors in the company. So we discussed in the fourth unit, company directors, right? So and at the same time, subscribers, in the sense, here we need to give the details regarding to the all shareholders. That means the subscribers who has given to the MOA, we need to submit all the details regarding to them in these documents. So next we need to attach the document regarding to the address of a company. So if the registrar of the company, if the registered office wants to communicate to the company, so some particular address should be there. So that correspondence address also we need to submit as a document in the registration. So after that we need to submit the subscribers, particulars of subscribers. That means each and every detail regarding to the name, address, occupation, nationality of each and every detail about the subscribers we need to attach here. And at the same time the particulars of the first directors. So whatever we have given the particulars of subscribers and particulars of same regarding to the names, occupation and address of the first directors. Along with that we need to take the consent from the directors. We need to attach a document, which the document should be shown as a consent and free declaration by the by the directors of a company. So that means as upon their own interest the directors are to be continued as directors to the company. So for that purpose we need to attach a document of consent about the directors of a company. So all these documents we need to apply. So a memorandum, articles, prescriber declaration, affidavits and particulars of first directors and particulars of subscribers, along with the declaration form given by the directors. So all this consent of the first directors, all these documents we need to apply in the registration of a company. So along with the availability of name, right? So apart that means this comes under as in the second stage. So whenever we submitting all these documents to the company, so whenever we have submit these documents, the registrar of the company should accept this. So when the registrar of the company should accept, whenever we have given all these documents in a proper way, so at that time, so simply the registrar of a company will accept and they will be given the COI certificate to the company to start its activities, right? So then how it will be given? So here I mentioned about the registration by the registrar. So the registrar will register the company's name along with the proper fees and the documents. That means the above documents. So whichever is given by the company. So all these documents will be like declaration form, objects, approval of name. So all these will be checked by the registrar. So if the registrar is satisfied with the above details of the company, so then they will be given the COI certificate with the legal formalities. So that will be given to the company to start its activities, right? So next one, issue of COI, certificate of incorporation. So certificate of incorporation is a certificate which should be issued by the which should be given by the registrar of a company whenever the company submitted above all the documents. That COI certificate should be issued by a registrar of a company along with the CIN number and the date of issue and the signature of the registrar with the seal. Because without CIN number and without the seal of the registrar, the company should not accept the certificate of incorporation. So whenever we are taking the certificate, whenever the company is taking the COI certificate from the registrar, so in that COI document or in that COI certificate, compulsory we should take the corporate identity number, CIN. This is CIN, corporate identity number. CIN number should be used as a code to the company, right? So if any problems arise through the activities of a company, we can give a complaint in the consumer courts along with the CIN number. So if CIN number is there for a company, so it is very easy to identify the company and the company's activities. So for that reason also, and to know the identity of a company, so CIN is must. And at the same time, when the COI is issuing, that means the date of issue of COI and the registrar along with the signature of the registrar. So the registrar of the seal, that means the seal should be there along with the registrar of the company in the COI certificate, right? So whenever the COI has been taken by the company, so from that day onwards legally the company is starting, right? So here we need to mention all the subscribers and all the COIs all the COI details, about the memorandum and article details, about the limited, about the companies comes under limited or unlimited. We need to discuss all these in the COI. So all these details should be mentioned in the COI certificate. So generally this COI certificate, still that whenever the company got the COI certificate, it can start its operations, it's no problem. But in case of public company, so this COI is enough in case of private company. So if it is a private company can start its operations whenever it got the COI, right? But in case of public company, right, so if it is a public company, so in the case of public company, along with the COI certificate, compulsory the company should have the commencement of business certificate. So commencement of business certificate is very much needed in case of public company, so along with the COI. So whenever the public company got the commencement of business certificate, then only it is having legally right to start its operations and its activities. But in the case of private company, so only COI is enough. So whenever the private company got the certificate of COI, it can start its operations. But in case of public company, compulsory when it got the commencement of business certificate only, it has to start the operations of its company. But here the commencement of business certificate, that means this certificate comes under section 11. So here I mentioned, see, section 11 of the Companies Act 2013, which imposed all the restrictions on the public and private. That means in the private there is no need of commencement of certificate, but here in the case of register of a companies, in the case of registering of the company, certificate of incorporation is needed by both and private and public companies, but comes under commencement of business certificate is only needed by the public company, right? So this about the stages, all the stages comes under the registration and incorporation of a company. So here if you will observe, once again we'll go to the previous class, that's about once we'll check that stages in the incorporation of a company, so whether we completed or not. So here if you will observe the stages, so this is the company incorporation, right? So in this incorporation of a company, so we discussed about all the stages. So we discussed in the promotion, we discussed registration of a company, registration and incorporation of a company, we discussed about the COI certificate, and we discussed about the commencement of business certificate. So promotion, we discussed about the stages. Registration, we discussed about the various documents which we need to submit at this stage. And whenever we submit all the documents in this stage, so then we'll get the COI certificate. So whenever we got the COI certificate, so in case of private company this is enough, but whenever in case of public company, again we need to go for the fourth stage, that is commencement of business certificate. So commencement of business certificate, whenever the public company got the commencement of business certificate along with the COI, it can start its operations, right? So this entire the class is about the stages and incorporation of a company, which is very important. So in this class I didn't mention clearly about the memorandum of association and articles of association. Why? Because those two are there for you in the next class. Next class we'll discuss about all the documents like MOA, AOA and prospectus in one class. Okay. Okay guys, thank you. Thank you for listening the class, and stay home and stay safe guys. Bye. Thank you.